Hello RVers, Steve here again with RV Site to Site. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. This is leg 3 of our 1,800 mile journey with our good friends Dave and Ann, where we highlight Hickory Hollow Campground, Flt93 Memorial, Chocolate World, and Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So before we begin, let's roll that intro. We left the Foxfire KOA in Milton, West Virginia and headed north to Hickory Hollow Campground in southwestern Pennsylvania. Hickory Hollow Campground is in a very rural and beautiful area that covers 75 acres. It is very well laid out with mostly gravel roads wide enough for the big rigs. We pulled up to the office, which is also a nice store, and checked in. We drove by the big lake and onto our site for the night. The sites offer full hookups with back-in and pull-through sites. For those who are staying longer, there's also a nice pool. The campground was beautiful and we would certainly stay there again. From there, we traveled just a short distance to the Flt93 Memorial. It is a very somber place. Most of us remember that fateful morning of September 11, 2001, when Al-Qaeda terrorists hijacked 4 commercial flights. 2, of course, were crashed into the World Trade Center towers, 1 into the Pentagon, and the last one supposedly was to hit either the Capitol or the White House. However, because of several brave souls aboard Flt93, the plane was diverted. Unfortunately, the plane crashed into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, and 40 brave souls lost their lives that day. It's a somber but a beautiful place. Here is the Tower of Voices with 40 individual chimes representing the voices of those who lost their lives that fateful day. Here is the final path to the place where the Flt93 came to a final stop. From there, we traveled on I-76 through the Allegheny Mountains, heading to Hershey, Pennsylvania, where we would visit Chocolate World. Okay, here we are today at Hershey Chocolate World. And we've been here many times before, but it's one of our favorite places to stop. And so if you're ever visiting Lancaster, be sure that you make the about a 45-minute trip up here to Hershey to see Hershey Chocolate World. It's great and it's worth it.
Yep.
You may have to walk a little bit, but there's plenty of room in the parking lot for big RVs and motorhomes. Once inside, you'll see everything that Hershey makes, plus a whole lot more, including a food court. Here we took the free Chocolate World ride, which has some animation with some singing cows. We enter the Hershey Chocolate Factory to see the various processes, which starts with the screening of the beans, the bean blending, the breaking, the milk and sugar mixing, the refining, the final mixing, the molding, and we cannot forget the famous Hershey Kisses. Of course, Rennie and I had to pose in Chocolate World after the little ride. We did some shopping, mainly for our 10 grandkids back home. Then we were off to Lancaster, Pennsylvania, one of our favorite destinations. One of the highlights near Lancaster is the Sight and Sound Theater. It's one of the most amazing places that you'll ever see. It's almost bigger than life and features live dramas about the Bible and Bible characters. When we were there, they were presenting the story of Queen Esther. This year, they feature the story of David. The shows are about 3 hours long with an intermission about halfway through. Another favorite for us is Water's Edge Mini Golf. We didn't play golf this time, but Dave and Ann had not seen the fish in the big pond. When you get a handful of pellets, the big fish go crazy trying to compete for the food. Next, at Intercourse on Highway 772, is my wife's favorite shops at Kitchen Kettle Village. We went out to see the horses at AAA Buggy Rides, which is right beside there. We decided to take the 55-minute covered bridge tour. We got to see a lot of Lancaster County countryside. We did a lot of other things there, but our favorite is just riding around taking in the beauty of Lancaster County. It's something that you have to experience yourself. Well, that about wraps it up for this session. From here, we'll head to Millbridge Village Camp Resort. Next time, I'll have an in-depth video of Millbridge, which is one of our favorite campgrounds in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Now, before you go, please click the link to our Amazon affiliate store below. It's about time to start your Christmas shopping, and you can help out this channel without paying an extra cent by clicking the link. And until next time, please smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and comment. I try to respond to every single one. If you'd like to be notified when I post another video, then just ring that bell. I hope all of you have happy travels.